Hello, everyone. I have a special guest with me. I am excited. There is an hour left in a campaign we are going to be talking about. What is Dolan Waddick now? What's going on with the name, Drew? I'm not
What?
calling you Dolan.
Dolan's the first name. Waddick is the last name. That's my full pen name. Normally it's Dolan dash Born of Blood, but since it's not a Born of Blood campaign, I was like, all right, first and last name.
What is Waddick?
Waddick is my family's Irish name. Actually, both Dolan and Waddick are both of my traditional Irish family names. So that's my pen
Okay.
name.
All right. I like it. I thought it was going to be some weird dick joke, and it turned out much better. It turned out much better.
It's funny. It's funny you say that because Ernie, who runs our brick and mortar store, who does the live sales on Facebook Live, he always says, "Dolan, what a dick." And it's like,
yeah, you kind of brought that one on yourself.
It's one of those. I've said the name my whole life. I never thought of it until he said it that way. It's like, wow, okay,
that's too funny.
Yeah.
So we've got Notti Nyce. I'm excited. Notti Nyce meet Red Sonja and Vampirella. Tell us a little bit. Now, this is in the pinned comment and in the description, guys. So if you want to check it out with us, tell us a little bit about this. It's only got literally 59 minutes at this point.
Yeah, so this all started last June at Dallas Fan Expo. I had already done the successful Catfight versus Notti Nyce, which you're familiar with, Tristan.
Yes.
Yep. Murat was very, very excited about that. He was very happy with that. So I helped him co-write another campaign he had with Red Sonja. And then in June at Dallas Fan Expo, he asked me, hey, would I be interested in doing something with Vampirella and Red Sonja? And my eyes lit up. I reached across the table and gave him a big old bear hug. And I was like, yeah, man, what do we got to do? He's like, all right. He's like, we're still nailing down everything. We got to work through like the rights, the contracts, and everything with Dynamite. He said it might be a little bit. I was like, all right, that's cool. So in the meantime, after he told me that, I was already working up ideas, everything. I got my brain just went into creative hyperdrive. And he got with me back in around, I think, October or November. It's right after New York, I think. And he said, all right, here's what we're going to do. Here's the story. We're full steam ahead. It's like, all right. So Murat effectively gave me the broad strokes of what he wanted the story to be, what he wanted to happen. This is going to be the beginning. This is going to be the middle. This is going to be the end. And it's like, I'm going to leave you to fill in everything else. So that's what I did. I filled in everything else. I got established the details, just how they're able to meet up and how they're able to fight and living on a cliffhanger. There are winners in these fights. There's no fighting to stalemates. They actually fight, and there are winners.
That is awesome. You said leave it on a cliffhanger. Is this not it? Like, is there more, or is that?
I'm not saying this. I'm not saying there's more, but for when it goes for Notti Nyce, we'll see what happens in the future.
I love it. I was looking at it. The first thing I noticed I really wanted to ask, and I figured I'd just ask you live, is because when I do the trailers, and a lot of times I pull from the pages. Why this is colored, right? Like, this isn't black.
Yes, it will be colored.
Okay.
Yeah. So the art is still being finished right now. That's Sajad Shah. He's doing that section with Vampirella. And we had to go back and make a few edits. But the art, and Murat is actually doing the art for the beginning and the very end of the story. So there's 3 interior artists.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I'm that right there, that should be right around the ending of the book. Like what you're saying.
I was looking at this, and I'm not going to lie. I was like, is this Red Sonja?
That's Red Sonja, yeah.
She's thick.
Hey, I love it. And Matt Weldon.
I do too.
Yeah, he's a terrific artist. And I as soon as Murat showed me the roughs of that page, I told him, dude, I got dibs on the OA. I call dibs. And
beautiful. Like, I was in love with this page right from the beginning, because it was like, holy shit, Vampirella looks so good. She doesn't look emaciated. She looks like she could kick some ass.
Trust me, they kick ass in this book. Like I said, there are winners, and they're going to kick butt in this book. And you are going to get your bang for your buck in this. It's not like reading something else from Dynamite, where there may or may not, when it says they're fighting each other, but nothing happens. No, there is full-fledged fighting in this, and they're going to beat the crap out of each other. If you know my track record, it's going to happen.
It's going to happen. Now, I got another question, too. So, as somebody who doesn't read a lot of Dynamite, is there how much do you need to know about Red Sonja and Vampirella going into this?
Nothing.
I love it.
All you got to know is that Vampirella is a vampire. That's all you need to know.
That is awesome, because there's, I'm not saying it like bad about Dynamite. I like Dynamite. There's a lot of books specific, like I love Nyx. Nyx was so good. And I really enjoyed some of the titles that necessarily are more adjacent to Vampirella and Red Sonja. I've never quite been able to get into them. This might be a good starting point.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's like if you want to see the cores of the characters, just how badass they're going to be, and just how tough, and we're going to see it. Like we will see a couple. They're going to have their moments where they're not so badass, where they realize, oh crap, and they're going to see some human sides to them as well. So, yeah, this is a perfect jumping on point for anyone if you love Vampirella and Red Sonja at their core.
So, what about what's the page count on this?
I think it's 28. I believe
28. Okay. Yeah. What made you guys choose? Is it 3 different stories, or is it just 3 different artists throughout?
3 different artists throughout. So it's going to be 2 separate fights. It's going to be, I believe it's Notti versus Vampirella and Nyce versus Red Sonja. So they have to split up. The way the story is set up, they have this, and chaos ensues.
That's awesome. So tell everybody, like, there may be people that don't know who Notti and Nyce are, and shame on you, just saying. But can you tell them who these characters are? So if they weren't familiar with your previous and Murat's previous campaigns.
Yeah, so Notti and Nyce are 2 female, lack of a better term, assassins who work for Father. And these were characters created by Murat Michaels. And they have had, a lot of their stories have been kind of tongue-in-cheek. And I did like these characters. I saw something in them. Like, there's something very cool here we can do with these characters. And we saw the first step of that in Catfight versus Notti and Nyce. This is the second step in that. We're going to see even more, hopefully, possibly in the future. But these are his female badass girls, and I really wanted to show like there's more to them than. I mean, don't get me wrong. The covers for these characters are amazing. They're beautiful. They're gorgeous. But I want to show we can actually tell a kick-ass story with these characters too.
Right. Right, because a lot of times, even I'm guilty of it really badly. Buying books for covers.
Yeah. I can't fault anyone for that. I mean, a lot of people buy the books for the covers. That's perfect. That's fine.
Now, is there? I know I looked down, and they do. This is Counterpoint, right? This isn't Merc.
Yeah, that is correct. Yeah, Counterpoint. This is Murat Michaels. So this is a joint venture between Counterpoint, Murat Michaels, and Dynamite Entertainment, Nick Barucci. So this is
okay. Yeah. He sets it up a little differently. Now, as we'll take a look at the covers here. I like his setup. I'm not gonna lie, but I was a little confused. How many different variants are you guys doing?
Not that many.
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah, not that many. And Murat he was kind of trying this for the first time. He's going to go with fewer covers, and it's worked out very, very well. Nick Barucci was ecstatic with the reception he's gotten so far, and so is Murat. And we're all excited about this. So
that cover. Yeah.
So there was a 24-hour variant of that by Ebas without the wings. The first 24 hours.
So good. And actually, the funny thing is when I was bringing up the stream earlier and setting up the stream, I did a couple little shorts to advertise it. And I actually had to, on my backup channel, remove that cover because it got age restricted. And then in about about an hour later, my other video on this channel here got age restricted. And I'm like, wait, why? And I'm like, oh, I know why. I know why. And I was kind of laughing because it's really not that naughty. Like, it is, but it's really not. I got in trouble the other day because you're familiar with Sunstone, right? By Steven Sajak.
Mhm.
Yeah, I probably showed too many gag balls or something. And I got in trouble. I got a video removed in a community guidelines, and they're like, this is like sexually gratifying. You can't do this. And I'm like, fine, whatever. Freaking prudes.
Oh, it never ends. Never ends.
It's fun. I love Steven Sajak though. He's great.
Yeah, he is.
These are so beautiful. I think modernization skills here are so good.
Mm-hmm.
So tell us about the tears. Tell us all about the tears, Drew.
Well, there are a lot of we have established a lot of tiers for this. The first one is, I believe, just the digital. If you just want to read the story, get a digital copy. Absolutely, we got that on there. I think for $10.
$5
and $5. There you go. Can't beat
only
that.
$5.
$5. You can get every bang for your buck in those $5. And then after that, it's the I gotta pull it up too.
Slacker. Triple PDF. You get.
Yeah, so you get the 3 crossovers that Marat has done.
Oh,
yes.
Cool.
Yeah. So you get Vampirella versus Prey for the center, Vampirella and Red Sonja versus Notti Nyce, and you get the Red Sonja meet Battle Fury and the Yeti, which is what I co-wrote with Marat as well.
Yeah, that's freaking awesome. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, and then after that, the digital deluxe PDF is not just the crossover comic, but you get all the pinups as well on top of the comic.
Oh, okay. All right. And that's where you start getting into physical tiers here.
Yep. So cover A is the Marat Michaels variant, and after that, you get the blank SketchUp. You can get the Naughty variant. Then you can get the Nice variant, blank SketchUp.
I want to show these. I'm already past them. I want to show the what's been unlocked already too, because it's not just that you get all of the stretch goals too.
Yes, yeah, we've set up a lot of stretch goals, and a lot of them were smashed in like the first 48 hours.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me. What's the draw with the blank sketch covers?
So it's something that's been it's gotten very popular in the last, I think, 5 years, where if you don't want to have like an 11x17 piece of paper carry around with you, you can just take a blank comic with you. Take a blank comic and have one of your favorite artists or have an artist just do a SketchUp for you on that blank. So
I mean, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's very popular with us. We've been doing it with Ryan Kincaid, since like 2017, 2018. He did one of the covers here. But so if you want a blank SketchUp, you can take these to a show, have Marat do a sketch, or you can have Ebas do a sketch. You can have
sketch.
David Finch. You can have Mark Silvestri. Yeah, have any of them do a Tom King. Have Tom King do a sketch. Love to see that.
His sketches are awesome. They're just like the worst bat in the world saying something dumb like burp or something.
Yeah. I get to see him doing a stick figure with boobs on the side. So that'd be
that sounds about right. Got a question, Eric. Hello, Eric. Is it professional? Professional. Yeah, I don't know about that. We were just talking about Sunstone. I don't think I'm quite professional, but I thank you for your compliment.
Yeah, I don't know if I would say refreshing. It's different.
I mean, I'm not afraid to put you on the spot.
No.
Oh, goodness.
Sure.
There's so many awesome ones. Like, let's take a look at your highest one. Is this something, I don't know if it's just me, but I always look at the lowest one and the highest one first.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, those are add-ons. All gone.
Yeah,
$400.
Yeah, I think those are gone. A lot of them are gone.
Yeah, you've got a lot sold out here.
Mm-hmm.
And then you've got all of your. Can you stop doing that? Thank you. A lot. You're getting a lot of my goodness. Almost DK. Holy
Yeah.
crap.
Yeah, we're 204. Yeah, 204 away from 60. We've actually crossed 60 twice today, but it just
No.
couple refunds we've had. So
No, that's terrible.
Yeah, twice today.
Oh my god, that's awful. Like you can celebrate twice, 3 times, 4 times the charm.
Right? Yeah. It's aggravating.
I mean, I would get annoyed with it too. So yeah. You guys should check this out. Bye.
Yes.
Nothing? Nothing? I said, oh, you guys should check it out. Bye. And you didn't say a word.
Okay.
I'm sorry. See, professional. No, I'm just kidding.
By Murat Michaels and myself. Yeah, we worked hard on this. We've been working on this for several months now, and it almost didn't happen at the last minute. It almost got canceled, but yeah.
Why? Are you not allowed to say?
Can't say, but
can't say.
I'll tell you off air. But it almost didn't happen. But yeah, thankfully it did, and it's done very well.
Is there now? If there is something.
Oh, hey, there's Murat. Hey, Murat, I sent you a link, man. There he is.
Slacker. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, if you want the link, I can send you the link.
Yeah, definitely. Get his view on it. Now, how surreal was it? Like, honestly, as okay, brand new in the game. Like, yeah, you've wrote, I mean, 6 comic books at this point.
At this point, yes, I believe so. Yeah,
and basically, I'm not saying grew up on Dynamite specifically, but comic books in general. Dynamite's been a huge inspiration for a lot of really great characters. Red Sonja one. I seen someone mention in the chat earlier about the Red Sonja movie. Like, that movie comes out, that's a character you've worked on. How surreal was that?
It's still surreal. I still can't believe it's happened. I still can't believe it's happening. I still can't believe, not just, this is the second time I've gotten my hands on Red Sonja, and this is the first time on Vampirella, and I can't be more ecstatic. It's still blowing my mind that I'm doing this now. This is one of those lifelong dreams, being able to write not just comic books, but familiar characters, characters that people know. And I've done it now, and I hope to continue doing it. And I got no one to thank but Murat for that. And he was very clearly, he trusts me with what I've done. And he sees something in me that can hopefully lead to bigger things down the road. And we'll see what will happen in the future. But yeah, I think we have produced a kick-ass quality product here that I will gladly hold up to anything that Marvel and DC are doing.
So Batman's next? You're gonna write Batman next?
No, I talked to Aaron Sparrow about that because Aaron and I work together.
Yeah.
I talked to him. I said I told him, dude, the DC and Marvel, the ones we grew up with, they're gone. I have no need to work for Marvel or DC. I'm fine in my own little corner of the universe, writing the characters I get to write, writing the adventures I want to. So yeah, I'm having a lot of fun doing what I'm doing.
Batman's been so solid. You know what's so funny? I went to I don't how do I say this? I don't think Max likes me very much. I like Max MVP a lot. I don't think sometimes people get my personality and realize
I can agree. I can see that. Yeah.
Like, I am constantly joking or fucking with people, and that's a problem I have in my head. I can't. I don't have anyone to blame but myself. But you guys were streaming the other day, the weekly roundups, right? Yeah. And it was on his channel, and I'm like, oh boy, I listen, but a lot of times I don't say something. I do in your I hold back my tongue because I don't want to cause arguments, and I know. Like, as a totally professional here, I shouldn't cause arguments. So I had said something in his chat about enjoying something or liking something. It was instantly like everyone was like, how can you like that? And I'm like, oh my God, what's going on, guys? It's okay.
Yeah, and I think just because, Max and his audience, they're probably not used to you. That could be a factor. I'm willing to bet that's probably what happened. But I knew you were joking. I knew what you're saying, and Kyle knew it as well. But yeah, I think with more exposure, more time with Max, he would have known. But as we always say, Sean says, buy what you like, collect what you want. It doesn't matter. That's your prerogative. Hey, go for it.
Yeah, and I don't even remember specifically what it was, but I'm just like, the one thing that's so great about comics in general, right? Whether it's Notti and Nyce or Batman or Born of Blood or Dynamite, it doesn't matter. The one thing that's so great about it is you can do that whole shop talk. Bruce Banner could beat Captain America if he did this or he did this and he did that. And that's the one thing that people don't get online, right? Is content, is tone, and how I am perceived. He came for the thumbnail, wasn't disappointed. That's right. I love it. How I'm perceived, and I do come off a little harsh sometimes, even if I'm joking. And it's not just me. Like, it's the audience I cultivate too. I mean, case in point, Batman's been so solid. She's talking about his wiener guy. This is the audience I cultivate. And I love it. But I think Max just needs to get to know me a little bit more to realize I'm not being serious, because I don't think I've ever been serious a day in my life.
Yeah, Max is a good dude. Max is a very nice dude. And he just probably just not used to chatting with you that much.
No, and I actually mentioned in the chat that he should check out Junkyard Joe, because he was talking about, I had watched one of his reviews. He did a review on, I think it was called Soldier Stories. It was a book that was...
Yeah, the Image one. Yeah, it was bad. And
he was really disappointed. And I was like, if you want something for veterans, that's where you go. You go to something like Junkyard Joe.
And he's read it, and he liked the first few issues. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. See, I'm not crazy. I'm just a little bit of harsh. Harsh is the word. Fair is the word.
Fair.
That has nothing. That's right. Even when it comes to you, I'm like, I'm sorry, but here's my criticism. I'm not an asshole, I promise.
Hey, nothing is uncriticizable. I think that's a word. Uncriticizable.
It's coined now. It's canon.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. That's how it is. Okay, so tell us a little bit about what's going on in that. Give us a little bit of a synopsis. Come on.
So in the story, Notti and Nyce and their boss father operate out of a base in the Arctic, and they've discovered that someone has broken into their facility in the Antarctic. How? Why? We'll find out when we read. And it turns out that these individuals, that they were they broke in to steal these plans for his bridge technology. And what that bridge technology is, we find out in the story. But so they have to get these plans back for the bridge, so nothing can leak out, nothing changes, nothing messes up. So Notti and Nyce, they have to go on a hunt for the schematics, and they end up encountering Red Sonja and Vampirella along the way. Can they get them back in time? We'll find out.
Is there a cool in his last Notti and Nyce book that he did, he had this really awesome coat. Do they have the cool coats?
The coats. Not as there was a snow leopard coat in that Catfight versus Notti.
Yeah. Yeah, it was freaking awesome.
Well, I will say it looks like Red Sonja is wearing some kind of type of fur coat type thing in her fighting. But Notti, as far as Notti and Nyce, we haven't discussed that. Maybe not. I don't know.
Well, you said the Arctic, and there's nothing cooler than like the females are designed to be beautiful, right? And we like those beautiful white fur. Okay, shut up.
No, you're fine. No, I went to Night Owl and Watchmen where he's wearing his snow owl fur.
Oh yeah.
But yeah. Maybe we are. I can't say anything yet. Murad is still doing his pages.
Aha. Okay.
Yeah.
That is awesome. Another crossover event. Let's just see what else we got here. I'm just gonna keep bugging you.
Oh, and what?
Okay.
Thanks for the new backers. We're now $54 away from
Let me
60,000.
see here. I haven't. Oh yes, it's right there. I didn't realize it refreshes on its own. My bad.
Which it's so much more convenient than Indiegogo. It just automatically does it. That's what I love about it.
I like Kickstarter better anyway. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's so much easier of a platform, at least in my opinion. Is there a reason why he always goes to you and Merc and Counterpoint always goes to Kickstarter, right?
Yeah, I can't vouch for Marat, but I do know that Shane. I'm sorry, not what am I saying? I saw Shane on the screen. I'm sorry. Sean, at Comics Elite, yeah, with Merc Publishing, everything has been through Kickstarter, and they're comfortable with that, and they're comfortable using the backer kit at the very end of the campaign, and so yeah, they're kind of nervous about trying out Indiegogo because they're not sure. They'll probably lose. They're
Right.
not sure because you've seen it. There are people who are hard staunch Kickstarter, hard
Oh
staunch
my gosh,
Indiegogo,
yeah.
who just won't cross pollinate. But I do. I buy things on both platforms. I'm fine with that. But
Yeah.
they have, as far as I know, Sean hasn't ventured into that. I don't know if Murad has, but maybe he has. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I've noticed that there is a staunch divide. But I just as a consumer, I prefer Kickstarter. I think it has an easier setup. Rubber has a question for you. Are there any Easter eggs / references to any of the current Vampirella stuff, like pre-stuff or anything that's been going on?
Nothing.
Nothing.
We're straight to them kicking each other's asses. We get straight to that.
I mean, I get like wanting that stuff as a fan, but also at the same time coming in brand new, right?
Yes.
Coming in as somebody that's never read anything, I wouldn't have got that kind of stuff anyway.
Exactly, and you know, and that can be kind of, for lack of a better term, alienating. And
yes.
I didn't want to do that. I wanted this to be a comic where anyone can jump in on it. You don't know who Vampirella is, you don't know who Red Sonja is, but you're gonna know who they are by the end of this book, and I, as well as Notti Nyce. So I wanted this to be a book where anyone can read this.
Okay, but in 28 pages, my microphone fell. Professional. In 28 pages, how much can we get to know them?
Well, you'll see. We're going to see in stuff in dialogue, in captions. There will be a couple of emotional moments, you know, where like they're not just badass words, but like they do have hearts at the same time. And we do see, you know, certain key points of like Red Sonja that I feel are necessary as well. That I think is going to be really fun. And we're going to see parts of personalities of Notti Nyce as well. You know, one giving Red Sonja shit, you know, for her name. She doesn't know her name's Red Sonja. She refers to her like as Lucy or Wendy or just you know, just whatever redhead came to mind in just nicknaming her. Red Sonja's like, who is this Wendy you speak of? And yeah.
Wait, so she's like the LOL so random girl?
No, it's not LOL so random. She doesn't know her name.
I get it. So tell us about the other artists. We've got, of course, the 3 artists. Now I know I asked about them a little bit. We've got Marat, Matt Weldon, and I'm gonna butcher this, and I apologize.
Sajjad Shah. Yeah.
Okay, Sajjad Shah. Okay, tell us about the other artists. We know a little bit about Marat, but tell us about the other 2.
So real quick about Marat. If you don't know who Marat is, I'm sure most of the viewers watching right now know of a character called Deadpool, and I'm sure they know of a creator named Rob Liefeld. Marat Michaels is Rob Liefeld's arguable childhood friend. They've known each other, been best friends since teenagers, and Marat was the second person to ever draw Deadpool. And so there you go. That's Marat Michaels. He actually worked. One of his first books was on X-Force. So and after that we got Matt Weldon. Matt Weldon, he's done a lot of indie work. He's done work for Antarctic Press.
I feel like I know that name.
Yeah, it's one of those names where it's like you've seen the name, and if you look at some Antarctic Press stuff, like some of their big anthology books, he's got work in those. Yeah, he's got work in those. He is a great artist. He's not really on social media, so I mean, good for him. But I keep meaning to reach out to him to tell him, like, dude, thank you so much for this work, man. I couldn't be happier. You're kicking butt.
Did he do Punchline?
Yes, he did. Yes.
Okay, that's why I know his name.
Yep, that was him. And he is
Wow,
amazing.
that's so cool. He is amazing. That is awesome.
Yeah. So all I'm going to say is pay attention to that name. Pay attention to Matthew Weldon. Just remember that name. That's all I'm going to say. Sajjad Shah, he's done work everywhere.
Oh my God, he did Black Hops too.
Matt Weldon? Yeah.
That is so cool. Okay, I know exactly who you're talking about. That's freaking awesome. Sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Yeah, I'm hoping he'll be at the Dallas Fan Expo. I can see him there, hopefully. But yeah, and Sajjad Shah, tongue twister. He's done work for pretty much everyone. You know, Image, Marvel, DC, and he's doing work with Marat now. He's been working on like Pray for the Center. He's done a lot of work for Notti Nyce. He's a very good artist. And yeah, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yeah, he does a lot of cover work too. Just a fantastic interior artist. He's doing the Vampirella section, and Matt's doing the Red Sonja section, as you saw.
That is awesome. Yeah, I do know who Matt Weldon is. That's small world. I guess in comics it always is a small world, right? Like,
yeah, it's amazing just how small it is, you know. And one thing I've learned, it's not necessarily the good old boy system, but it's like it reminds me of one of my favorite shows is Mad Men. And there's a great line in one of the episodes where Roger, the silver hair guy, he's talking to one of his salesmen or whatever. He's saying, you know how much of this business revolves around, I don't like that guy. We're not going to work with him. That's kind of like the
ew.
Like the comic book business. It revolves around, I don't like that guy. So I don't want to be that guy.
You want to be the nice guy. Oh my gosh. I feel bad for you associating with me then.
I'm still here. How long have we? How long have we been chatting with each other now? How long have we known each other?
Why? A couple years. Jeez. And honestly, like the funny thing is Joe said Man was. I've never even heard of this show.
Never heard.
It's so weird.
What? Never heard of Mad Men? How?
I don't watch shows
with John Hamm. Oh my God! You seriously? No, you seriously have to sit down. Watch this show. I'm fairly certain every episode is free on the IMDb Freebie app they have.
Yeah.
Every episode is free. Yeah, free to watch.
Yes, I'm uncultured swine. I apologize. That's right. I'm just not a big TV and movie person. But I totally was gonna ask you something and I don't remember what it was. What I was saying was there are a lot of times people are like, why this person's friendly with this person or this person's friendly with this person, and I've been like, when it comes to stuff like CG and stuff, and I'm like, I don't care if he's friendly with that. Like, I can see past a label and look at a person, and Drew has never been anything but way more professional than I could ever be. And honestly, like, he's a good dude. That's the thing about this is you meet, even in comics as a reviewer, you meet a lot of really good people. Mm-hmm. And then you do meet that crowd of people that just want to say, oh my God, this person said this person said that. And it's kind of funny. So I'm not a fan of that kind of stuff.
Oh, real quick, to be continued on that, scroll up real quick, Tristan. Scroll up.
Let me see here. How far up?
To we see the money. Yeah. Boom. There we go.
Holy crap. Congratulations. That is amazing. Third time today.
Yeah,
third time.
Hopefully
this one's going to stick.
Hopefully it's the last time.
That's right. Yeah. And right at the cusp, you've got 20 minutes left, 25 minutes.
Can we get to 65? We shall see. But
holy moly.
Yeah, thank you. If you're watching and you backed it, thank you very much. Marat thanks you. Nick Barucci thanks you. The whole creative team thanks you. I thank you. And if you haven't yet, if you're not sure, if there's anything I can do to get you to pull the trigger and hit
Ask
the Becky
away.
project. Please ask away. I would love for you to pick up this product so you can enjoy it and pick up more products in the future that we're going to be working on.
That's right. I gotta ask you a question. It's not related.
Yeah.
But I gotta ask because we got a few minutes here.
Yeah.
What have you been thinking of Lazarus Planet?
Whew.
It's not good.
The alpha issue was amazing. I love the alpha issue.
It was, right?
Yes.
Everything about it was beautiful.
Yes. Ricardo Federici, he is a god among insects. His art is terrific. Mark Waid knocked it out of the park. But after that, everything in between, it's not so much an event so much as introducing new characters.
Yes. Characters I don't give a shit about, and they gave books to that I don't give a shit about.
Characters no, you're fine. No, characters we're probably not going to see again a year from now. Almost guarantee it. If not all of them. But there are a couple nuggets that were interesting, but on a whole, it's like I really couldn't care less. You set up something amazing here, and not just on top of that, the Omega issue. I'm thinking this is going to be the big final finale. No, to be continued, to be finished in Batman versus Robin #5. Are you kidding me? I couldn't believe that. This is the Omega issue. The end.
It was like it was very similar to one of my criticism about the Dark Crisis, which it ran alongside everything.
Yeah.
It was no interaction with the main line, so it felt unimportant. Like there was a couple of the books in between that I just skimmed through. Like I liked it, like Red Canary. I wanted to see, Sideways come back and stuff like that, but it felt so unimportant. And honestly, a lot of what we got there were exactly what you said. Characters that are getting introduced that will go by the way of Tinian. Tinian created so many new characters, and where are they? They don't matter. Why are these? And then we get, oh my God, I was so mad for 3 days. I swear. City Boy, Magic Halloween Shop. I don't know, some book. And then we get 3 new 6 The Vigil. That's what the other one was. 6-issue miniseries announced. Yeah. Where's my Midnighter and Apollo story? Where's a Vixen story? Where's a Dead Man story? Why are these brand new characters getting minis? Oh, yeah, it's dumb.
And not just that, and not just when I was reading City Boy, the character City Boy, I was thinking to myself, wait a minute, this is Jack Hawksmoor from The Authority.
Oh my God, yes! It's exactly Jack Hawksmoor.
This is the exact same power Jack Hawksmoor has. I'm fairly certain of that.
Oh my God, yes! And the thing is, they could use Jack. Didn't they use Jack recently in the
Swamp Thing?
In the Levi Kamai one, and it was great.
Yeah, it was. It made sense. I loved it.
Oh my God. Only 3 days? Seems like you're still mad. I am still mad.
Did we just go under 60K again? Oh my God. Again.
No!
Are you kidding me?
Jerks.
Again.
Third time's supposed to be the charm. Come on, I'm going to refresh it. Maybe it was there we go. There we go. 4th time was the charm. Damn it. It went back down. Did you just see that? It went up and down at the same. Oh my God. Okay. All right. I think this is a question for you because I seen him ask it earlier and I totally ignored it. Can someone explain to me how someone can hate White Knight just because of Batman Harley? The universe made it work. Why should it be continued? Wait, how can anyone hate it? How? Wait. Why should it not be?
I haven't hated it.
I think it works great. For the universe it's in.
Yeah, I love it. I've dug it. It makes sense. I've enjoyed it. It's a great twist on things. And when you see them, I think it was the previous issue or the issue before, you see them on the couch together. It's like, wait a minute, did that just happen? Did those two just bump uglies? And maybe they did, maybe they didn't. I don't know. But I like that relationship. It's a great new twist. And I can't wait to see more of it.
I really do. I
Yeah.
really enjoyed it. What'd you think of the wrap? Well, it's kind of a wrap up. It's a continuation with
Yeah.
issue 8.
Yeah. I really dug it. Yeah. What's interesting is that I talked to certain parties behind the scenes. I can't say I don't want to say their names, but they had said that they were constantly reaching out to DC, and DC, I guess, didn't respond back to them. They had certain individuals had sent to DC a whole plan, scheme, everything laid out for like little side titles where the story, where the line was going to go, but DC never heard back. And we were thinking, okay, I guess this isn't going to happen now. But no, apparently it is. So that's awesome. I'm excited. Yeah, I'm very excited to see. Hey, you're past 60K again. Thank God.
Yay! 4 times the charm. I'm going to keep
Yes.
saying it till it happens. It's going to happen. That's funny because I know it got leaked, right? It got leaked, but the funny thing is it didn't get leaked. I had Sean on.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Well, and
maybe 3 months ago, and he leaked the whole fucking thing on here.
Okay, he did. Yeah, so it's like I think that was in reciprocity to DC not responding to him, and he probably thought it wasn't going to happen. So I'm excited that it's going to happen now. And,
I am too.
But the one thing I'm more excited for is the Zorro he's going to do, because
God,
I love Zorro, and trust me, I cannot wait for that. I'm more excited for that than I am the next Batman adventure. You can bet your bottom dollar I will be buying every variant under the sun for the Zorro series he's going to do.
See, I am not a Zorro person, but the fact that it's Sean Gordon Murphy, I'm gonna get it. Now, I'm hoping he doesn't have the issues like he did with plot holes. Like, it was his first Kickstarter. Totally forgivable. I'm still gonna back it. I'm not a Zorro person, but his name sells books to me, at least I mean, his name sells books, period. But there are a certain amount of creators that if they go Kickstarter, I'm there. Like,
yeah, and I think Zorro will be crowdfunded. But the thing, I think what kind of hurt plot holes is that he was creating brand new characters, more or less like kind of like amalgams of other characters we knew from like 80s properties.
Yes.
Whereas Zorro is a firmly established 100-year-old character, that 100-year-plus old character everyone knows, at least by the name. So there is a established, line, there's established adventures, character traits. He knows what he's going to be picking from that will work for the character. And I cannot wait to see those elements.
Yeah, I'm excited too. Honestly, it'll be my introduction, right? To Zorro. That's sad. This is how much I don't watch stuff.
So, okay, you're telling me you have never seen The Mask of Zorro with Antonio Banderas, Anthony Hopkins, Catherine Zeta-Jones?
No, never.
You need to watch that. It is amazing. Some of the best, it's some of the best choreographed sword fighting you'll ever see in your life. It is incredible.
I'm not like I said, I'm not a big movies person in general, and I read a lot. I read way too much. That's my entertainment. Well, you read, yeah, you. Yeah, I'm used to saying that to people that don't read as much, but you may even have me trumped.
I read 50 comics this week.
You have me trumped.
Zorro the Gay Blade is a classic. You're correct. Zorro the Gay Blade is a classic film. Yes, with George Hamilton. Great 80s film. It is hysterical.
Is the blade rainbow?
Yeah. Well, yes. So what happens is that Zorro, he gets injured, and his brother has to come home to take his place. And his brother is a flamboyantly gay man, and played by George Hamilton. And it is hysterical to see him acting as Zorro.
That sounds funny.
It is hysterical. It is great. You need to watch it. Yes.
I thought it was like, like in the 40s they would use gay as like happy. No, I thought that I was joking.
This is 80s. He is the gay blade. Like, he is wearing like red, pink, different costumes. They're all elaborate. Sometimes he's not even carrying a sword. It's hysterical stuff.
Oh my gosh, that's too funny. It's sticking pretty firmly here. I'm glad to see it.
Yeah, me too. Absolutely.
I think this is going to be the time, the fourth time for some reason. Is this like, when I first seen this, is this Kincaid?
Yes, it is.
Is it just me or does it look very, Amanda Connor?
I don't see it.
You don't see it? Okay. Usually when I see Kincaid, I see something more like, oh my God, don't you love it when the names go out of your head? Remember the guy, what's his name? J. Scott Campbell. I see a very similar. But this to me, I was like, wait. Did he commission Amanda Connor?
Oh, no. And he's not. I don't think Marat's that lucky, or not yet.
No. I mean, she is amazing.
Yeah. Hey, I told her and Garth Ennis as much. The Pro, in my opinion, is one of the funniest comic books I've read in my life. And Amanda telling me.
Oh, yes. I forgot about the Pro.
Amanda told me the origin of that, and it sounded about right how that story came about. And yeah, I love that story.
Oh, I love the. Oh, have you ever read Painkiller Jane?
Yeah, Painkiller Jane's fun.
I had Jimmy Palmiotti on when they did their last Kickstarter for Painkiller Jane, and I ended up getting. It was so great. It was the only people beside you that have on time, not even a joke, that I have backed. There is like quality, and then there's Merc magazine, right? Like. Mm-hmm. It's the gold standard. You pay for your book and you get it. I don't think there's been delays that I know. Like you get your book when you're told. One time last year for I think Born of Blood 1, there was a little delay. But like
just, it was a print, it might have been like a printer file issue, but regardless, we kept people updated. We'll let them know what's going to happen. We would update with photos. Hey, we're fulfilling.
Yes, with the pins. Remember, there was something with the pins.
Yeah, I was doing my signing sessions. Yeah,
and it like that is one thing that I can say about you guys is you're not gonna have to worry about late books. There's not a word that exists there, and that was what I was so surprised with Jimmy. Because I paid for his book on like the beginning of November and I had it on Thanksgiving or right thereafter. And I was like, holy shit, this is Merc level of quality. Like this doesn't happen. It was amazing.
Yeah. And as well, if anything were to happen, if your product, if you get it, if it doesn't come, it's not the quality you wanted, it's the wrong thing, you message us, we fix it right away. We are pretty much at your mercy. We're on our knees. Please don't give us a bad review. We'll do whatever we can to make it up to you.
Guys, does Marat like reviews, like actual reviews?
Of I'm sure he does. Yeah. What creator wouldn't like a review?
I know. Some people don't like reviews. I don't know.
Did we just went under 60K again? You gotta be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me.
Wait, it's going back up a little bit. Oh my gosh, does it normally bounce around like that?
I've never seen this happen. Oh my God, this is nuts.
Is somebody fucking with you? Because I will kick him in the kneecaps.
It's like when you see this happen like 3 times, it's like, what is going on? Oh man.
That is crazy. Okay, we do have a question for you.
Okay.
Robert said since he can't back the book right now, I did see him say earlier he's got it 2 days of conventions going up, so he's short on cash. Please tell me, is there any other way to get the book later on? Or I'm assuming that's what you mean, Robert.
Okay, yeah. So there will probably be some extras. And I'm sure the convention season a little later in the year, Marat will probably have them. He may have some. I do know there when he did the Battle Fair and Yeti meet Red Sonja, there were not that many extra after that. So he kept the print run pretty flipping low. But hopefully there will be extras of this. Yeah,
Does Marat have a website?
Probably Counterpoint Comics. I haven't gone to the website. I haven't checked it, but you can message, I think, Counterpoint on Facebook, but Yeah, I'm sure he should have some extras, if anything were to happen, if you guys can't order it now. But I did ask him specifically, will this be available in stores through Dynamite? And Murat said no, only on the Kickstarter.
Okay.
So this will not be out in stores.
I will put Counterpoint. Here is by random. Here is Counterpoint Comics website. I went and looked up while he was talking. Vampirella had a movie?
In the 1990s. She did, 1996, I think. The Bond girl from License to Kill played Vampirella. It wasn't that good.
Ha. I gotta show you guys something hilarious. I went to Counterpoint Comics, and if you, I don't know if you guys remember when did Murat do that poo stuff, or does he still currently do it?
He is still doing it.
He's still doing it. Okay, he's been doing it for years. I knew that.
He is neck deep in poo. Yeah.
This is what you open up his page to, and it's fucking hilarious. I'm sorry, but that movie looks so dumb. But this is great that he uses pop culture like this.
Mm-hmm.
That is so fun. It's so like. Have you seen the trailer for that movie?
Yes, I have, and it's hysterical.
It's so weird, right?
Yeah, it's weird, irreverent, and it's loosely based on a true story, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Ray Liotta's last film, too. So I may have to go just for that. The fact that it's Ray Liotta's last movie.
9 minutes, guys. 9 minutes.
Please. I'm begging you.
Go ahead.
I'm begging you. Please get us back over the hump, guys. Come on, we're $189 away.
That is crazy that it's done that so many times.
Mm-hmm.
My gosh. Okay, honest question now. Were the other ones dishonest? Like, were they just like completely lies you didn't really want to ask? Okay, I'm not going to go there. Has anyone ever seen or read Dead Poo?
I read it.
It's an honest to God parody comic from years ago. No, I've never heard of it.
Yeah. I think Murat did it. Yeah, it was good.
I know that
this is something else.
Dead, like, it feels like that's not a normal name. Dead Poo. Okay. All right. I don't know what this is, but I've never heard of it. That's hilarious. It's Antarctic Press. I knew there. Did you see that? What was it? Maybe 3 or 4 months. Well, I guess it was probably around Halloween time. There was a poo horror movie that like just released recently.
Yeah, it's like Blood and Honey or whatever.
Yeah. It kind of like, I kind of want to see it. It reminds me of like Five Nights at Freddy's or something.
Yeah, that's what the costume looks like. That. Yeah, it looks like one of those animatronic stuffed bears.
Yeah. But I kind of was like, I just want to go see the train wreck because there's no way this is good.
Yeah.
It is Murat. That was Murat, Robert. Yeah. I just looked it up. I know you said that, but Murat and Alshar.
I forget what we're talking about. Crap.
Blood and Honey.
Yeah, Blood and Honey. Yeah. Chris Gore. He has a show, Film Threat channel, Film Threat on YouTube. He does movie reviews, and apparently he wasn't the biggest fan of it either.
What's the name of the channel?
Film Threat.
Film Threat. I've never heard of it.
Yeah, he used to be on Attack of the Show back in the day.
Oh, okay. I know. I at least know G4 at least a little bit. All right, question for you: Bullseye or Deadshot, and why? These are the real questions. This is what the world wants to know. What? What's wrong with you? Fired.
Bullseye has no moral qualms. He has nothing to hold him back. He is.
Oh, that's a good answer.
Yeah, I mean, I could just see Bullseye kidnapping Deadshot's kid, and just not afraid to pull that trigger. Whereas Deadshot, yeah, he's not going to. He's not even going to risk it.
That was a good answer. I didn't even think about that. All you got to do is get the kid. Why family is so important in comics, because that's who you fuck with. If you really want to fuck with Spider-Man, you go to Aunt May.
And we saw that in what was it, the One More Day? There you go. Just assassinate her from in a hotel room or whatever, and you can get rid of the marriage. There you go.
Is Chris Gore still 32 with solid gray hair? Is that who you said, Chris Gore? I feel like I know that name.
You would know that you would know the face. Like he's got solid gray hair. Yeah, he looks great. Yeah, he's got that Silver Fox thing going on.
I feel like I know that name, or somebody's at least mentioned it before. Is he like a Fandom Menace Friday Night Tights person?
Yeah, he's been on Friday Night Tights quite a bit. Yeah.
Okay, I do know who you're talking about. I do know who you're talking about now. More important questions: Lady Bullseye or Lady Shiva?
Lady Shiva.
Good answer. You're not fired anymore.
Lady Shiva is another one. At her core, she is not afraid to, snap someone's neck, in a second. Whoever they are, doesn't matter.
We could have had a Lady Shiva comic, but instead they gave it to City Boy.
Yeah.
And Spirit World. I swear to God, I think that was a Halloween store. Spirit World or something. That's the name of the comic. I'm pretty sure it was. Or like Spirit Halloween store or something like that. And they name it Spirit World. I'm still angry about it. I'm not angry, I promise. I'm not going to buy them. I'm probably going to buy them. I'm probably going to read them. But that's besides the point. 5 minutes, guys. 5 minutes.
Yes. If there's anything I can do.
So close. Any questions? Come on, guys. Ask away.
$138 away from 60K, hopefully for the fifth and final time.
Oh my gosh. That's why I was starting to wonder if somebody was fucking with you, because it was going up and down like really in a millisecond.
Yeah, this is insane.
Spirit Halloween, that's what it was. Whatever. Spirit World, Spirit Halloween.
Isn't that a costume chain? The Spirit Halloween or Halloween Spirit?
Yeah, they would always pop up in like the abandoned CVS's or Rite Aids. Like,
yes, yeah.
It was always so random, and it would always be there for like a month, and the day after Halloween, they're just fucking gone. They didn't pay rent for November. They were out the door. 3 minutes. Oh, a little bit closer. Step, step, step. Step, step, step. Step, step. Robert, I'm going to be mad. I can be mad. I don't give a shit about City Boy. He's got a cool mask, but they stole that from Something is Killing the Children. I can't believe how down to the wire it is after going back and forth. 9/11.
9/11. Oh yeah, we're $89 away. $89 away. Please trust me, you will love this. Wow.
What's this? Let's look at the 60K stretch goal.
I don't think it's listed actually, but I can guarantee you it'll be something pretty awesome.
It's a metal card. I still have my Merc pin that I got.
Oh wow.
On my purse. Yeah, I keep it on my purse. It's freaking awesome.
That's the enamel one, right?
Yeah, I love the pins. Like, it reminds me of like the 90s when we used to put stupid shit on our thing. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna put this on my purse and it's never gonna go away. And it's literally like stuck there. I think it just will never come out.
I actually have a satchel I carry with me that
You have a purse. Drew has a purse confirmed.
I have a man purse. And
that is hilarious.
And it's filled with a bunch of buttons, comic book superhero buttons.
So close. Wait, 95 seconds. Look, it's counting down. I've never seen that before. Okay. Even if it doesn't, he's got to be pretty proud of the fact that he got 830 backers. That's amazing.
Yeah, the fact there's just that many. Yeah, it's pretty wild. I still can't believe there are that many. Because I'm willing to bet he didn't have that many beforehand. So that's pretty exciting.
I mean, that's a lot of people. Think about 830 people in a room with you. That's a lot of people that you're invested in. Oh, it went up a little bit more. 830 people. That's, I mean, come on. Especially for an independent project, and it's, you know, it's a cheap, not cheap product, but it's a cheap to actually get a copy of.
Yeah.
Can I pay Monopoly money? I'm sorry. Monopoly money only works at newsstand when I am alone. 30 seconds. Come on. Ha ha! Stay!
Hey,
Stay, mother.
boom! There we go.
Stay.
Hey.
Could we just tell him to turn the clock off now so it has to stay?
I know, right? Dun 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 dun.
5,
dun.
4, 3. Don't fuck with Drew. I will kick you. Bam! Hey, look! We got little things. Oh, that's so cool.
We are funded.
Oh, that's cool. That is awesome. It made it.
We made it. 5th time's a charm.
That is fifth time. No, that's got to be frustrating a little bit.
It is. It really is. I'm glad
it made it though.
Yes, it did. It did. Yeah.
Derek, it's a man purse. No, I'm totally kidding. It's a satchel. Yes, it's a satchel.
Thanks, Randy.
Congratulations.
Thanks. And yeah, everyone say thanks to Murat. I don't know if Murat's still watching. Hopefully Murat's still watching. But yeah, this is all because of Murat. You know, if he hadn't asked me to help him, maybe we'd still be under 60. Maybe we'd be at 50. Who knows? I don't know. But yeah, hey, we made it. And
that's absolutely right.
Yes. Another successful campaign I've been a part of. Another incredibly successful campaign.
You've had a lot of successful campaigns. That's something to be proud of.
Yeah, it's because like the first Born of Blood was at 98,000. Then the Born of Blood 2 was a 2-week campaign. That was like at 55. And then Born of Blood 3, that surprised everyone. That was, I think, 12 days. That was at, I think, 77,000 in 12 days. And Cavalier's Notti Nyce, that was close to 80. And then this one at 60. So, yeah, I'm on a roll.
Yeah. I mean, and again, like I said, you think about it, the backer count. If I cannot cough, the backer count is so important. People don't realize, like, Robert, ask, wait. Okay. The backer count is something you don't even realize. That's a lot of people that are supporting you, that are there for you, that are there for the story that you're putting out. And it, honestly, not a big time period person. And Born of Blood is so good. And I will have my review on Friday, Drew. Friday.
Terrific. Is that issue 4 or 5?
Issue both.
Okay. Cool.
Both. Yes. Cool. Robert said, can you please ask something that's been driving me crazy to Murat? Whether or not you get an answer is up to Murat, but he says, are there any more Deadpool issues beyond the first one? Because I've looked online. I've seen 2 and 3 and so on. Wait, what? And so on.
As far as I know, they're mostly this. There might have just been the first 3, but I'll message him here in a bit. I'll write that down. I'll message him here when we're done.
That works.
Issue 3 ? Okay.
That completionist attitude you got there, Robert. Gotta have them.
Yes.
I totally get it. But yes. Thank you so much, Drew. This is freaking awesome. I'm so happy for you guys.
Thanks. Yeah, and since this was successful, but back to Born of Blood real quick. I sent you a page.
Yes.
I sent you a few pages from Born of Blood 6. And yeah, what do you think so far?
I'm excited, and I, like, 2 issues ago, I was like, Drew, I know where this is going. Yeah, I have no fucking clue. You're right. I was wrong. I was like, I totally know where this is going. I know what's going to happen. Like the theorizing in my head. And I was like, wrong, 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 wrong. Like there were a couple things I was critical of, and all of them disappeared and were fixed by these last couple issues. I just have to be patient, but I don't have patience because my brain, as like a consumer, right, as a fan, my brain goes to what's going to happen? How is this going to happen? Why is this magical helmet appearing? What's going on? And then every single thing I complained about, or not complained, but criticized, was fixed. I'm not even kidding. Like, it's going to be bad when I'm going to have to, like, try to pick a little bit in order to not look like I'm shilling on Friday.
Nothing's perfect, you know, and Gabe Hernandez at Comical Opinions. He gave his opinions on issue 4. And I mean, yeah, he wasn't, because he saw in the art that it looked rushed.
Yeah,
and
it did.
It did. And yeah, and Carlos told me as much. He apologized. He was falling behind. He had personal health issues. He was rushing to get it done, and it shows. But I don't think I showed it to you. I think I sent it to you, like what he's doing for me as an apology.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That is going to be something to behold. Like just to have that. Oh my God. So cool.
Yeah. But I've got a guy, the new artist for issues 5 and beyond, Aurelio. He is amazing. And
I love his art style. I liked the other, don't get me wrong, but he had really good expression. This guy is the new guy is so well-rounded that the line work, just seeing the black and white, the line work, beautiful.
Yeah. And it was funny is that like I still like hold a firm control on what I want to see in the panels. Like it goes through me. Any changes really got to go through me. And I was talking to Aaron about this. Like we were sharing scripts, so I got to see how he does things. He got to see he sees how I do things. And I told him, I told Aaron, I'm like, man, it's really interesting. You give a lot of freedom to your artists. You let them do what they want. And he said, yeah, I really trust Emiliano and this and that. I'm like, oh, that's cool. And like not too long afterwards, like a couple hours later, Aurelio, there's a page for issue 6 that he's like, hey, I saw you wrote this. I want to change it to this. I think it'd be cooler. Would this work? I'm like, yeah, absolutely. Go for that. And Aaron was on the email too. I'm like, told Aaron, I'm like, hey, how about that? You gotta love that timing, you know, the irony in that. But I don't want to be that person, but this art is so good. But like I said,
it's much improved. That's the nice way to say it, right?
Yeah, it is much improved. Yes. And it looks like a very explosive comic book. And all I'm is by the time you get to issue 6, there is a moment in that. It's a 2-pager. Tristan, you've seen it. It's going to knock everyone's socks off. You're not going to see it coming.
It is. It's honestly, I'm going to sound like a shill. I'm super impressed that I couldn't pick. Okay. There's a lot of times like in DC, I'll be doing reviews and I'm like, okay, like with Dark Knights of Steel, okay, this is a white Martian. We clearly know something's up. Mm-hmm. Or this, it's easy to predict. This is the first time in a very long time I haven't been correct. And I kind of enjoy that.
Thank you. I'm glad to hear that because we've worked really hard on this and Aurelio's worked hard on it. And we're doing it. We really wanted to make this just a kick-ass comic that no one will forget when they read it, especially by the time you get to the end of issue 6. I don't want anyone to forget it. I don't want to get anyone to forget a certain double pager. Like it's going to last. And Aurelio and I, we love horror films, specifically 80s, 90s, like really like splatter Italian and what I forget what the guys who did Reanimator and Beyond that stuff. If you love horror, you're gonna love issue 6, and you're gonna get every bang for your buck in this book. I trust me. We worked very hard on this.
Even the romance stuff that I was like, it feels a little forced, and then I was like, just kidding. Like, I'm not patient. You're doing a great job. Thanks. I'm just very critical of everything I read. Mm-hmm. And the reason why I was a little more critical on you is because you need to, I don't know, it sounds like a dick, like learn, but I I was wrong in a lot of my criticisms because those problems just weren't solved yet, which is really, really cool to see because that shows growth in character. Like that shows well-rounded characters.
Mhm. Yeah, like I said from the very beginning, it's just, you're going to see the characters grow, as you go through the issues. And yeah, like issue 4, that was like their moment. I wanted to have like, okay, it's a little timeout, so the readers, the fans have earned it, a little timeout from the madness, but after that, oh no, it's gone just as bad.
Oh my gosh. I can't wait to review it because I want to be able to talk about it with that moment with the little girl. And there was such,
yeah.
Oh God. You see that kind of very quick character moments are what get me. Those very quick, like showing the humanity in Giaris. Mm-hmm. Beautifully done. Loved it. I don't know what made you add that, but it was so well done.
Well, what's funny is that, issue 5, I remember it was C2E2 last summer. And I forget I think it was Saturday night. And it was Saturday at the convention. I don't know. Someone said something. I don't know what it was. Someone had made like a smart, like a dickish comment about the book. And it got under my skin. I don't know who it was. And it really got under my skin. And when we went back to Sean's place, I just, when all the artists were there, sketching away, I was writing. I just started writing issue 5, just doing page breakdowns. Everything is happening, I was done that night, actually. I bust out the whole issue.
That's amazing.
I was pissed. And I sent it to Joe, and he was like, this is really good. He's like, let me talk to Aaron. We may just have to fix a couple things, but as a whole, this is really good. And yeah, issue 5 was only 2 drafts, and
wow,
it's got just a couple edits. But that scene with the girl, that was already there. Like that shows you, if I'm pissed off, that's what you're gonna get.
I'm gonna review it Friday, and I've been waiting because I wanted to take a little extra time with it because I want to go through it in a little bit of detail. And one thing and this is silly, but like I love editing different stuff. Like I put, edited the like little shorts to advertise my stuff. And I've been looking forward to doing it because I love editing Giaris. She's such a cool character to me that I want to review it, don't get me wrong, but I'm more looking forward to editing her than I am anything else. Like I'll send it to you before I'm done. But I'm making a little like, shorts on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
I'm making a couple of those for it to
awesome.
advertise it. Yeah. So I'll send it to you before they're done, but she's so fun to edit because she's so, in this new art, you'll see. I'm not giving anything away. But yes, make sure you guys are here Friday. I will review it before I do solicitations. Reviews are more important. Let's be real.
Yes.
Absolutely. Thank you, Drew. We are going to wrap up, but congratulations to both you and Marat. This is, you guys made it for the 5th time and it stuck. That's all that matters.
Yes, it did. Yes, absolutely. Marat's excited. I'm excited. Nick Barucci, who runs Dynamite, he's excited. So everyone, thank you if you're watching and you backed it. I thank you. Marat thanks you. We all thank you. I hope you guys stick around if you like the quality product we provided when you get it. I hope you guys stick around for future projects too.
Also, I'll plug it for you because you didn't. Check out Comics Elite. Every single week, they do the best books of the week, and they do a separate video for the worst books of the week, and I generally am yelling at my computer screen while they're doing it. I'm like, how can you not like Nightwing? Shut up, Drew. Nightwing is good. Shut up. You don't know quality.
Hey,
that's me listening to the video.
I gave it a coin. It's a meh. It's a coin flip. It's all right. I didn't think
fair.
I'm not a fan of LARPing. There's a lot of LARPing in the comic. Yeah.
That's fair. I just yell at you. It's through the screen. You just won't ever know. All right, guys. Yeah. Nightwing is not a puss. You're a puss, Joseph. Shut up. All right, guys. We will see you. What am I doing tomorrow? Oh, Last of Us. Episode 3 through 6 review. Tomorrow, 10:15 a.m. Check out. And we will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye.